mostly because
at 572, I still weigh 33 pounds
like
more than her at my heaviest.
I keep
So
hearing
I'm
more
sitting there like,
positive
laughing about it today,
flavors,
but I'm laughing
ideas
because she has this
about
trend of
alcohol.
just keeping gaining, and saying
Like,
she's
oh,
trying
alcohol is
for like
great
a
in
decade.
ice cream.
That's the funny part. It's
I'm not
funny
sure
that she
how
weighs
true
that
it
much
is,
because it's
but
detrimental to your
like,
health, and I don't want to see anybody fail that much.
I don't know.
But
In my
she's such a
mind,
damn
mead
liar. Like, I just have to
sounds
hate on
more
her and laugh
sweet
about
though,
it.
because it is made with the honey.
Which was extra frightening given her health.
And it is funny because I've even saw some videos on how to make alcohol in
But did
mead.
she actually have
I wasn't
cancer?
beat.
So,
I wasn't
yes, I don't
searching
wanna,
for
like,
it. It was just
say
like,
something insensitive.
I
I
just
lost my
kinda
grandfather
noticed
to
it.
cancer last
And
year,
essentially
it's
this
still
guy
eating it,
was
so
making
I
his
miss
own
that man
mead
so much.
by
He called
putting
me
in
every
some
morning and
honey into
just tried
this
to start
saw.
shit. Like, he loves
And I
stress
don't know
and
if he
controversy, which is
only
why I
put
love
honey
him
in
so
though,
much.
or
It
if he
should tell
put
you
both
something that
honey
his
and
favorite
water
show was
in
Jerry
there.
Springer.
But in either case, he mixed it up and then he put like this vial. No, he put like this gork on top. But since the gork was like a one-way valve, well, it can go out, but it can't go back in. That is because as the sugar starts to expand, it will start to make the glass, like the bottle that it was in, more dense. So he needed a place for the air to escape, but also he wanted it to only go out one way because if air could go in, then bacteria would also go. And that would not make me, that would make mold.
Well, actually, I guess you freaking could. What am I
But
talking
yeah.
about?
But needless to say, one of the things I am a bit more curious to try is alcohol with ice cream, milkshake, and egg.
And that she'd need to lose a bunch of weight prior to the surgery.
You gonna do something
We're
with
talking
that?
about priorities here, and hers
Like
are all in
home?
the wrong place. Because I guarantee
I think
so many
I'm
people
gonna
that
straight
like
through
have a
this pretty
fetish for
fast,
big
and then I'm
girls
gonna come back to
that were
that.
just all about what she was doing.
That's why you
keeping
be up all
gaining,
night.
And they're just sitting there
Actually,
like breathing super hard with an extra big bottle of Jergens or whatever.
I am going to go to bed
Please eat
later,
another Reese cup.
but not because of the coffee, because of the good excuse that I discovered. I'm helping with the Facebook. Nah, I was just kidding. Just because I'm trying to stay up and work on my 3D modeling as well as drawing.
She should be happy.
But since when I wake up early in the morning, I sit there and just get distracted by, ooh, video.
Surgery.
For whatever reason, Amblin never got the surgery.
And then I only remember that, oh, that's why I need to practice my drawing when I'm in my bed. And so then I stay for a little bit extra longer drawing in my bedside sketchbook.
Mm-hmm.
And so the latest I've started to go to bed is around 3
She
a.m.
could just fly to Mexico and get it done and be back in a couple days.
Which,
I don't think
in my
she's figured
opinion,
that out yet, but if you're gonna
it
fly to
is
Mexico,
not that late
they've got a
because
big market, like,
Well, it's not
for
yet. It's not even
organs and
7
stuff,
o'clock
a black
yet.
market for that stuff, so you might come back with one freaking kidney,
And so,
so you
like,
better be careful.
I do still get up around 12. I'm
As a
gonna,
result, she's currently saving for the procedure
Yeah.
while waiting for her doctor's approval. Amblin
Okay, well, I guess Sonny, when he was making this, didn't know that she just got denied for it.
I like
and that
this
she
ice
has to
cream
fix her
better.
binge eating disorder for a whole year first. But she's going to figure out
Like,
she
that ice
wanted
cream is
Mexico
good.
shit done for like
but like
5
the
cans
Chanel
to be
plant
done.
ice cream that we got into,
But yeah, I guess
It's
now
like-
I know a little more context to her, but
it's
it's, the same
more
stuff I already
weedy.
knew. She just kept gaining and gaining. But now I know
It's
she
my
started at
favorite flavor about
368,
vanilla ice
has been
cream. I
talking
like the
about this
creamy.
weight loss surgery for years.
I told Daddy that was you and him eating up the vanilla because he asked me. He said, to say y'all don't like vanilla, somebody sure been hitting it. And I told him, I said, it wasn't me. I hit the chocolate and the strawberry. I told him, I said, that's you and Adam hitting that vanilla.
But alright, like, comment, subscribe, I'll see you later. Peace.
I didn't know we had ice cream until it was halfway gone.
Mm-hmm.
I just got with my soda ice cream.
Don't forget to get that stuff out of the truck, Bubba.
Okay.
Thank you.
Love you.
Leto.
Someone has really documented gaining 200 pounds and, 600.
Emily Lee's overeating and junk food obsession started before she even reached the age of 8. She said that she often experienced food insecurity, and whenever she did get food, it was cheap fast food that she would overeat out of fear that there would be no food in the future.
My parents, they spent the majority of their money on drugs. That's just how it was. Sometimes
Yeah, I like having baby laying in my room.
sometimes
Baby's
they
world.
and this and that. So when we did get
Mama,
food and they finally bought
wake
food,
up.
it was
You be
the
good.
majority of
You
the
be
time
good. Come here.
in the day,
Come here,
the
Mama.
value menu
Come give me
was the
lovies.
value menu. Everything was 99
Come give me
cents.
lovies. Come on.
And,
Come on.
I
Baby.
had to buy a lot of that
Babe.
at once.
Hey.
And I would sit there
Hey.
and I would eat
What?
probably 3 each.
Come on.
And that's
Babe.
not good.
Come on.
And I would do that because
Babe.
I was afraid when I'd be
Baby.
eating it.
Come on.
Around age 9, Emma was removed
Come on,
from
Mama.
her parents' care and placed in a children's shelter,
Come on.
where she started
Oh,
developing
that's a
symptoms
girl.
of binge
That's a
eating.
girl. There she is. There's your baby.
And all of our meals were
Uh-huh.
planned. All of our snacks were planned.
There's your
We would
baby.
just choose one
There's your
meal,
baby.
choose
Look
what
at
to
that.
eat. It was
Look
always
at that.
planned for us.
Look at that.
And
Who's
I
your good girl?
remember
Oh, who's your
there
good
were
girl?
times where
You going back by your boy?
in the kitchen and everyone was busy doing something like the staff or the
All right.
so I was looking at
Oh, all right.
but still,
I love
we
you.
were like,
I love you.
or for real,
He left the door open. Go ahead.
something quick and easy and ready to just stick
She's
in
a
my
good girl.
pocket or stick in the bag I was carrying.
She's a good girl.
And there were 3 bathrooms in the group home. So I would steal the food, I would go to the bathroom, I would eat it, and I would devour it really fast, and then I would hide the wrappings. I remember also, I was at the group home, I guess this is when it really started, my binge eating. I did Girl Scouts. I had an order that someone ordered. It was peanut brittle. It was a pretty big thing of peanut brittle. And I remember I was not wanting to, I think it was a teacher actually who I was supposed to give it to. I was not wanting to give it to them. Long story short, I did not give the brittle to the teacher. She never asked about it or anything, which I thought was really weird. What I did do with it though was one day I was supposed to be showering, but what I did was I turned the shower on, I closed the door.
Okay,
so
it was like a
sat
new
on the shower
one. You have to use
but I was
it.
actually
Dang,
in the
save
room, in the closet,
Do what?
Well, like first time using a saver.
By age 11, she
I'm
reached
done.
290 pounds and went on her first
You cut your hair
diet,
too?
Weight Watchers.
No.
My
I'm going on my
first
own.
Oh,
diet
okay.
ever was when I was 11 years
Did you
old,
smooth it?
and it was for Weight
Maybe.
Watchers.
Yeah,
And I
smooth.
successfully lost
Well,
30
I
pounds
raised.
and quit.
Oh,
When I was at an all-girls group home, they would try things where they
It's just a day in my life. That's all.
milk. I really
I'm not
wanted
recording
my
nothing special. I'm just doing like a day in my life. Just a few minutes in my life.
oh, this is your life.
I know, right? So come back over here.
She continued
You're
to
part of
gain
my
weight
life.
over the next few years and
Sadly.
reached her
Oh,
height of 180 pounds at age 16. And she tried Weight Watchers
My
for the
baby.
second time.
my baby boy.
Pass up the dog.
Oh, she already came over here and gave me lovies and stared at the camera for a minute. You coming back up? Come on. You coming? You're too lazy. You're too lazy.
I love you.
Love you, brother.
Have fun with your life.
I'm having fun with a night in my life.
Until the age of 21, when she moved in
Showing
with
my
her
Christmas
girlfriend,
lights.
Crystal. Shortly after moving in together in 2011, they both went on a serious weight loss journey, during which Amber lost 89 pounds in 7 months. She
'Cause
then
I love
gained
these lights.
37 pounds, reaching 368 pounds in November 2013 when she started her YouTube channel. Okay, let's quickly speed run Amber's weight loss journey. In 2013, she set her ultimate goal weight.
Currently, though, I think if I ever made it to 230 pounds, I feel like I was dreaming. So that is my current goal weight, 230 pounds.
She She tried and quit counting calories, the 30-day squat challenge, and intuitive eating. She ended the year 9 pounds heavier. In 2014, Emma would walk for more than 30 minutes and jump rope.
I got this big old chair, and I just kind of fall into it.
Counting calories, 100 days of movement, quitting sugar, 15 weeks of movement, the Just Dance challenge, a striped gym program, Weight Watchers, daily weigh-ins,
So, I'm
and
one
a
of those
physical food
people
challenge. She ended the year at exactly the same weight.
that sit around eating big cups of ice,
In 2015, she updated her goal weight.
complaining about being cold.
Journey to 199, because that is my goal weight, 199.8 pounds.
She tried
But I'm okay with
Just
that.
Fit, Overeaters Anonymous, Active 30, a vegetarian diet, a daily Instapic challenge, Weight Watchers, counting calories, and daily weigh-ins. She gained 68 pounds and ended 2015 at 445 pounds. By 2016, she was struggling with everyday tasks.
Even just like walking in the grocery store has become super difficult for me. Just anything else. Everything that you do.
So I don't know if y'all can hear my TV or not, and I'm sure I'm probably just being boring sitting here because what I'm doing right now is playing Candy Crush, the Jelly Saga, and in the background on my big old TV over there, I'm actually watching YouTube, and you can find a lot of stuff on YouTube, different shows, different movies, different whatever you're into, and I don't pay for cable anymore because it's ridiculous to pay for TV. Like, paying for TV is about to become obsolete because, you know, I never thought I'd see the day that you don't pay for long distance because I'm from the long distance AT&T generation, and so I never thought I'd see the day where you don't pay for long distance, but believe me, you're gonna see the day where you don't pay for TV anymore either because that's just gonna be a free thing. And if you manage to come across a good VPN, you'll be able to watch shows all over the world. So it won't even matter where you're at in the world because it makes you look like you're there too. So I'm not going to give up any names of any VPNs, but I've heard a bunch since I've started watching YouTube shows that that they are actually where they give the name but I'm not sponsored by anybody, and for copyright reasons or infringement or whatever, I don't want to, I'm not sponsored, so I don't want to give any names or any of that. But it's just funny that they're still charging for TV and movies and all that because it's all about to become obsolete. Are libraries still open? I mean, do they literally still? Because I thought Rovid-19, can't say that either because then they flag or whatever your account or your video. But when Rovid-19 hit, they closed up all the libraries, and my kids are grown. You just saw my baby, and he's 19, soon to be 20. That's my baby. So I haven't been to a library in years. I mean, I haven't, but I am a Dewey Decimal System child, so you know what that is. If you know what the Dewey Decimal System is, you're old. Let that sink in. But anyway, I mean, because, I've got this phone I'm on, and I've got this laptop that I'm on, and then of course my husband has his desktop over there. So I mean, I've got my Siri, which we renamed our Siri Ziggy, so go figure. But I have that, then I have the TV, and I have all kind of devices that I do Bible studies, and I read the Bible from my devices. Now, I actually do have a book Bible, but it's just easier for me to quickly reference it online because I have a membership with Bible Gateway. But again, I'm not sponsored, so I don't want to focus too much on that. But I am a member of that site, so if you want to check that out, feel free. It's BibleGateway.com. But like, are libraries even still open, guys? Because we have one down the street that we used to go to when the kids were little. Because this house that I'm in right now, I've been in this house for 14 and a half years. So I'm just wondering, like, I haven't been to a library since,
Everything is becoming harder for me.
I want to say, my baby's 19.
Step on the scale,
I haven't been to,
that is hard for me.
now they used to go all the time because they used to walk up there. And I think the last time they walked up there, I want to say he was 14, 15 when COVID hit and they closed it down. So that he hasn't been back since. So COVID hit in 1920, so that was like 4 years
My
ago.
legs aren't used to standing like this. I'm used to standing like this. So when I'm trying to stand like this, they're weeble wobbling.
I don't have a clue. I don't even know. I don't know if the libraries are still open or not. And because my babies are grown, I don't really have a need to go. And because I have the world at my fingertips, between my phone and my laptop and my Ziggy / Alexa, I don't really have a need to go to the library. So I just wonder if they're still open. And my kids were homeschooled, so I'm just wondering, like, if they are, or do the libraries still exist in the public schools? So that's just, I haven't thought about that in a while, but I just wonder.
And my freaking feet are so damn soft that I'm gonna slip on this like flooring.
So I'm into shows like My 600 Pound Life, and I like cop shows like Lieutenant Kenda and Special Victims. I watch sometimes. I like Mr. Ballin. I like reaction videos. I watch those a good bit of the time. I like police interviews, all the stuff that I used to be, and my taste changes a lot because I will do a season of watching a particular kind of show, and then I will switch over and do a season of watching a different kind of show. I've been known to binge watch stuff like Dr. Phil, and believe me, I tell my husband all the time, it's not Dr. Phil that I like, it's his crazy guest. His guests entertain me. Dr. Phil can, I take his advice with a grain of salt because he lies. He lies and he's a bully, because Dr. Phil would not talk to me the way he talks to them. Because he'd be like, I put you back on the corner, baby, you ain't find me on the corner. Taxi cab picked me up at my house. Now, if you picking up people on the corner, you picking up ho-hos. You need to keep that to yourself. That's all I'm going to say about that. But anyway, I tried to watch, the Steve Wilkos show. I tried to watch that. That's as stupid as the show that Steve Wilkos came from, which was Jerry Springer. His show ain't no different. It's the same kind of stupid. I could not get in. I never could get into, you're not the father. Who cares? You knew you wasn't the father before you went there. The girl you sleeping with, she a hoe. You got to go on TV to find out if no. Okay, just no. But man. But I I digress, guys. I watch I like a variety of shows. I like story form show. I like shows or I like content told in story form. So I really like Mr. Baldwin because he tells scary stories. He tells criminal stories.
At 520 pounds, and at the making of this video, she is 511 pounds.
I can name 5 channels off the top of my head who have started off as weight loss channels and no longer do weight loss, or have brought weight loss to their channel and no longer do it. And they're obese as well, and they don't get hate like this.
Welcome to part 2 of my 3-part series, exploring the spectrum of hate against Emberlyn Reid.
Okay, so
In
now
part 1, I discussed
I came
the
up
history
because of
of
the
scandals
reaction
and
videos I
serious
watch.
accusations that
I came
conflict
across
people
this
including
YouTuber
Emma.
named Amberlyn
In
Reid.
this part 2, I will be
And,
reconstructing her failed weight loss journey, which has
This
cultivated a
girl is
group of
wacky,
frustrated
but
supporters
I mean, to
like
each his
Chipper
own, you
Jones,
know.
who on
We
July
as
2023 commented,
people with
"I want to
YouTube
support
channels,
you, Amber.
we put
You just
ourselves
make it
out
so
there.
hard.
You know, we put ourselves out there because we take these videos and we put them online, and people talk about them, and it is what it is. Yeah, some people will comment, some people will not, and some people will support you, and some people will, you know, talk crap about you because that's what they do. And I'm just gonna say this: do you, and don't worry about what other people do, because some people, them being hateful is just them doing them. And I'm not gonna let people who do them stop me from doing me. This is my channel, and I like doing what I do, and so I'm gonna keep doing it. And this like a lot of my videos have nothing to do with nothing. And then some of my videos
Everything is difficult. Everything is hard. Everything is harder than
are
it should. I'm
on
25 years old, and
are on a particular subject. Now this video
every step I take,
that I'm doing right now is just has nothing to do with nothing. Just a day in the life of. It's been a couple of months since I made a video for my channel. I made one the other day for my group. And you know, if you go back and watch my video from my channel from day one, I've grown and I've changed over the years, you know. I've had my YouTube channel now, I don't even know, guys. I don't even know how long. I want to say, I'm pretty sure I started it in October, but I don't remember of what year.
Here are some of the health consequences
I
of Emma's
am
weight.
51
In
years old.
2018, she developed
So,
the habit of holding in her pee for long periods of time
I am
because
lucky
she
to
could not
remember.
fit inside public bathroom stalls. And when she was at home, she
I'm
struggled to get
lucky.
up and go to the bathroom.
I'm lucky to remember my children's names sometimes, because I'm like, hey, you come here. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, and I know a lot of parents do that. It's funny. Because that's what they do. They just drive us nuts, and it's like, you come here. You know, it's like, and you know what's funny? Like, over the years, I don't think I've ever called any of my children by their full name. And that's an odd, because, you know, I've always heard that, oh man, when your mom calls you by your whole name, you're in trouble. My kids have been in trouble over the years, don't get me wrong. I don't remember ever calling any of them by their middle name. All of them have had nicknames.
as it was, but it's like a constant dull ache
But
in his mind.
I don't remember having like ever called them
Kind of
by
where you
their
get
entire
some
names.
kidney pain. So
Like my baby boy that y'all just met.
to get that checked out. So
He's a junior, so the majority of the time I call him June, Junior, Juju. The one y'all heard in the very beginning of the video, he's my oldest son. I normally just call him by his name because he has a short name. My daughter, I've always called her by her nickname. I don't think I've ever called her by her full name, and I named her, so go figure. But, and then my grandson, I've always called him by KK, and then my other grandson, he's passed away, but his name was Noah, and I used to call him No. So, I mean, I just, nicknames for everybody, you know. That way when the old fogey sets in and I don't remember your name, I can just play it off like I never knew it to start with. But you know, that's just me. If I love you, you're getting a nickname. So I've got plenty of love for myself because I've got nicknames online. Some of you guys know me by Olivia, and some of you guys know me by Tabitha. Some of you guys know me by Six or Six Lynn. Now, which one is my real one? The world may never know. But you'd be surprised at the one that is the real one. You wouldn't think. But I have 3 different online names that I use. And you'd be surprised. Again, you're free to go look them up, because I think I have admitted in different places which one is which, and there's no reason why I do it. Everybody has an online persona or a screen name, as they call it, or a game name or a gamer's name. So no, I'm not running from anything. I'm not lying about anything. I'm not hiding from anyone. I'm not a criminal on the run or anything, but, you know, that's the 3 names I've used over the years. Olivia, Tabitha, Six Lynn. And look for the spelling of SIXXLINN. But,
She doesn't know anyone
yeah, it's
with
just,
uterine cancer because she attributed
yeah,
them
it is
to
what it is. But, I enjoy doing things online. My kids are grown now, and so I get to, my responsibilities around the home have changed tremendously. And now, now I have more time to like do the Bible studies, which I enjoy doing. I'm normally on a given day I'm up between 4 and 5 a.m. And then what I do is I will come to my workspace and I'll turn on somebody like Jesse Duplantis, and I'll just get my morning anointing, and then I will go over to the Bible study group and I will do the Bible studies. I will do the Bible lessons. I pretty much run the group by myself. A lot of people don't know that. I think a lot of people think it's run by many people. A lot of times when you see something in the group and I say we or us, at the moment I'm referring to my family. Because my family does, my oldest son monitors the group at night. Now, we don't have a lot of activity at night. I'm pretty much the one, if you go and look, you'll see Tabitha likely is me. In case you guys didn't know that, I don't have bipolar or some kind of identity disorder. It's just when I made that profile, I wanted that profile to be separate from my main profile because I wanted this profile to be solely based around the Bible and the Word and the message of God. And I wanted people to have a safe place to come where that was all they were going to. It's like when you go to church. When you go to church, you don't expect to see a bar room or a bar on the side or a theater or, you know, anything of that nature. So what I did was I actually broke off from my main profile and I made that profile. And so that is me, and I'm the one that posts on that one. And what I do is I set up the lesson plan myself, and I do the lessons, and I hand type everything, and I pretty much do it in a manner of we are all learning together in that group. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. I have not been to any Christian schooling or any Christian education as far as like a Christian school or a Catholic school or any of that sort of thing. What I do and what I get comes strictly from the Bible and comes strictly from the anointing of God. So you're welcome to come check out the group. Type in Tabitha Likely and my profile should pop up, or feel free to type in Only Believe in One and the group should pop up. Now it is a private group. It's been around for I want to say about 2 years. My group is probably 2 years old. And you're welcome to check it out. You're welcome to come on over and have a look at it. You know, if you're coming to troll, if you're coming to debate, if you're coming to make snide comments, if you're coming, you know, to do anything but learn the Word, you're going to be in trouble. Because that's what I was, before I went off into this conversation, that's what I was saying. I patrol it during the day, and my son, he patrols it at night up until he goes to bed. And my husband is also a owner. I think they make the owners or moderators, that they don't use the word owner or admin or whatever it is, but we're the owners. I'm the owner and co-founder, and they are co-owners with me, my son, my husband. So they both have the ability to go in and delete and ban people that are doing things they shouldn't be doing. Now, check out the rules before you ask to come in, because my group is not a place to debate. It is what I believe and others who believe like me. And I'm not asking you to come in and cow down and bow down and conform to my ways. What I'm asking you to do is, if you come in, respect what I believe and what my followers or my members believe. It's the same way as if you went to someone's church. I'm not coming out there dragging you into my group kicking and screaming. So there's no reason for you to come to my group and act stupid and show your behind. And it's no different than going to a church and kicking and screaming and showing your behind. Nobody's coming out there dragging you in. If you want to be there, be there. If you don't, don't. If you want to learn about the Word of God, come and learn. We're happy to have you. We want to have you. We want you to learn and grow with us. If you don't, then don't. I have it set up in my group to where you can cash at me money to support what I'm doing there. If you want to financially support, do. If you don't. You're welcome to come for free. Everything I do in that group is free. I'm not asking you to pay for anything in that group. Nothing. But if you want to support what I'm doing, then you can. But anyway, this wasn't supposed to be a video about my group. It just kind of went into that because I'm one of those people that do, like, when I start talking, I talk a lot, and I can flow. I can willingly, just effortlessly flow from one subject to another. So, you know, but like I was saying about the long distance and all that, that's kind of obsolete. And needing a library, a book on the shelf library, public library, is kind of obsolete. I'm sorry, guys. Ooh, excuse me. Sorry about that. It's late in my world. Well, it's early late. It's early for people that's 30 and younger. In my world, when you 45 and older, it's 7:30. It's 7:30 p.m. That's late. I used to make fun of people that went to bed at 7:30, 8 o'clock. I used to say, oh man, they about to flumpkin. They about to turn into the flumps. But I digress, because I have turned into the flumps. But I do, in my defense, I do get up at, like I said, between 4 and 5. The last couple of days, I've tried to stay in bed until 5:30. But sometimes, I just kind of, when I'm done sleeping, I'm just done. Like, okay, I'm laying here, I'm tossing and turning. I'm not going back to sleep. My body is done. My body is done sleeping. It's just like when you get tired and your body's just done functioning. You're just so tired. Your body's done functioning. I get to the point where I am just so awake, rather. I'm just done sleeping. I'm just done. And so I come out here. One morning I came out here at 3 a.m. But I try to not do that because then I start getting tired during the day. So at the earliest I'm up. Excuse me. I'm up at 4. At the latest, I'm up at 5:30 because I just like to be out here like I am now. I like the dark. I'm a weird person, guys, because I love the sunlight. I love this. I love the natural light, the sunlight. I have light curtains on my windows so the sunlight can flow in, and most mornings I will have my curtains bust wide open so the sunlight can come in. But since we've got creepy neighbors, we really do. We've gotten creepy neighbors over the last few months, and it's gotten colder. I kind of keep my curtains closed, but they're light. They're light fabric, they're light materials, so the sun can still flow right through. And I love the sunlight when the sun comes up and you can just see the room going from dark to light to light to light to bright. But I also like being in the solitude of the dark. And I love my Christmas lights. I love these lights. They're all across my entire ceiling right now. And I just enjoy the lights. And I don't know, guys. I'm getting up there in age, and my life is changing, and I've come to embrace the new role in my life because when my kids were little, and those of you who've known me for like the last 13, 14 years that I've been on Facebook have watched my kids grow up on Facebook. I won't call you out, but there are some of you that I love, and I've watched your kids grow up, and I've got friends in Africa. I've got friends in, oh gosh, oh Lord. I've got friends all over the world. I've got friends all over the U.S., but I've got friends all over the world that I met, like, that I've just been on Facebook with for the last 13, 14 years, and we've just watched each other's kids grow up, and it's a beautiful thing that, you know, I never met you in person, but I got to meet your kids, and I got to meet you online, and I got to watch your kids grow up, and you got to watch mine be homeschooled, and you got to watch mine learn to cook and learn to do chores. And you got to, you know, and I got to watch yours experience public school and the things they did. And it's been a wild old ride, guys. It's been a wild old ride because, man. But now it's like, here I am 13, 14 years later, and those boys that y'all saw swimming in the swimming pool in the backyard are now, one is 19 and the other one's 21, and I'm 50, but I said that, yeah, I'm 55. Man, have things changed over the years, but I flumpkin at night, like 7:30, and I'm ready to start winding it down and getting ready for bed. I'm just, that's where I'm at, you know, but I haven't forgot what I was saying about the library. So if somebody knows that if there's libraries open or not, you know, I'm not probably going to leave the comments open on this video because I've learned not to, because, you know, it's not worth the comments. But those of y'all who want to comment, who see this on my profile, on my Facebook profile, if you want to comment, feel free. I'm just the type of person anymore. I don't let negativity get to me. If I see something stupid, I just delete it. I don't wait for other people to jump in and defend me, or I don't wait for a conflict to break out. I just, because I'm not trying to be popular on Facebook as far as, you know, starting stuff and seeing who's going to stick up for me. You know, if you say something stupid, I delete it because it's just not worth it. You know, if you don't get enough attention at home that you got to start crap online, that's you. I get plenty of love and attention at home, so I don't have to go on Facebook or come on YouTube or you know, to get my attention. So I don't entertain when people are being ignorant on Facebook or on YouTube. That's just me. But let me know if there's libraries, and look me up on YouTube, or not YouTube, but look me up on Facebook and let me know if that's still a thing. Like I said, I am getting ready to flumpkin. I feel the good night setting in. Sorry, but I did warn you, I feel the good night setting in. So I'm gonna end this one. I don't edit my videos. I told y'all that once before, and if I ever do, I'll let you know. But as of now, I don't. What you see is what you get, and it is what it is. People want to talk about my house. People want to talk about me. People want to talk about the fact I ain't got no teeth. I mean, it is what it is. You know, I don't care. Like I said, I cut the comments off so I don't get stupid comments. But if you find me on Facebook and you give me stupid comments, I delete them. You know, I'm sorry you don't get enough attention at home that you have to come haterade on people online, but I'm not your target, and I'm not going to be. My feelings, my emotions, my moods, the way I live my life don't count on the views, the likes, the algorithm. I'm not making a living doing this. I'm just making a video. So, with that said, you guys have a good night.